now.
You are not done with me yet, folks. Not even close. And now that I'm back, I'm going to talk about my trip to the state capitol with Jeff. Plus, we'll take flight to the Rhinelander Airport and learn some breaking news while we're at it. Then, I'm sorry to say, but it is tick season, so we'll have some tips on how to avoid these pests. We'll get to all that in a bit, but first, here's your top 4 at 4. 1 million Wisconsinites have been fully vaccinated against COVID-19, and now millions more will be eligible in 1 week. Governor Tony Evers announced everyone 16 or older will be eligible starting April 5th. The state is among the national leaders in the vaccine rollout. And this week, Wisconsin is set to receive a record 342,000 doses. But there are opportunities to receive the vaccine before April 5th, including this Thursday in Lac du Flambeau. Anyone 18 or older is eligible. The vaccine clinic will be held at the Lake of the Torches Convention Center from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. This is a walk-in clinic, so no appointment necessary. Vaccines will be provided on a first-come, first-served basis. Law enforcement officers discovered a large-scale methamphetamine lab in Langlade County Monday afternoon. While executing a search warrant at the residence in the town of Wolf River, officers discovered the lab at a garage on the property. The Langlade County Sheriff's Office says response teams safely removed more than 60 one-pot items used to make meth, along with other hazardous chemicals. They also seized more than 1,000 used needles. As a result of the investigation, a 39-year-old Langlade County man was taken into custody and is currently awaiting charges. Have you seen a giant chicken statue recently? Because a Wisconsin restaurant owner is missing one. Last week, a giant rooster statue, 8 feet tall and cemented into the ground, was taken from Acai Family Restaurant. Acai, by the way, is in western Wisconsin near Eau Claire. The restaurant's owner now says he'll give $1,000 and a free meal to whoever returns the chicken. The owner says 2 men were seen with a truck and an enclosed trailer near the statue before it went missing. But if the rooster does not find its way home, the owner says he'll just buy a new one. Chief Meteorologist Jeff Weller joins us now. Jeff, in your forecasting, have you seen a giant chicken anywhere?
You know, maybe the chicken blew over in the winds we had out there today. Wind gusts near 40 miles per hour in Rhinelander. Wausau saw a gust of 40 as well. It will not be as windy tonight, but the wind is still out there right now. Out of the west-southwest, around 20 miles per hour. We could see gusts tonight near 25 to 30, but again, that's much less than earlier today when we had wind gusts near 40 miles per hour. But here we go. Are you sitting down? You ready? Tomorrow, we're going to hold high temperatures in the 20s, but that's not all. It'll be breezy tomorrow, giving us feel-like temperatures in the single digits through the afternoon with a couple of snow flurries in the air. Yeah, here we go into the early parts of April, right? But looking outside right now here in Three Lakes, there was ice here yesterday. Remember that picture? But now the ice is way over here. You see the other side of the lake. Lots of sunshine out there today as the temperatures are not as warm as they were yesterday, but still, we'll take it, right? Mid-40s out there right now in Tomahawk, over in Merrill and Mosinee as well. Highs today, low to mid-40s. Tomorrow, though, not so much. Colder air is on the way. We'll have highs tomorrow only in the upper 20s. So here we go. Tomorrow is the bad day. So let's write that one off as a loss. 41 for us on Thursday. And then look what happens. Friday, 55. That's the weekend. By the way, Easter weekend, 65 Saturday, 66 on Easter Sunday. And then Monday and Tuesday as well. So here comes some much warmer air. The average high is 44. We'll be above that after Thursday. But we got to get through tomorrow first, right? Lots of clouds out there right now in parts of the area, but again, most of us are cloud-free. This is kind of pushing through as we speak. Well, we will see a few increasing clouds tonight and keep things partly cloudy for a few hours. There is a gigantic system right up here right now, and as long as it's close by tomorrow, we could see a couple of snow flurries from this thing as it gets all wrapped up tomorrow afternoon before high pressure builds in for us for the weekend, and we're in for a long dry stretch. And as you know, the fire danger is still high. We only had a few sprinkles last night, so burning restrictions are in place across parts of the area. But going forward tonight, here we go. Partly cloudy skies to mostly clear skies. Low temperatures down near 17. Your full forecast at 5 o'clock.
Eliminate cold, uncomfortable drafts this winter with high-performance windows that insulate like walls. I'm talking about the Eco Sky window exclusively from us here at Mad City Windows. Specially engineered for cold climates for maximum weather protection. Listen to this. They're 114% more airtight than your average vinyl window, only from us, Mad City Windows. Remember, Mad City, Wisconsin's #1 remodeler. And now you can take advantage of the 60-60-60 sale. 60% off installation, 60 months zero interest senior military and previous customer discounts, $60 Walmart gift card with purchase. Call during this program and receive a free $100 Amazon gift card with estimate. Call 715-690-3085. Let me give you that number again, 715-690-3085. Be sure to ask about Mad City's Do More discount. Get additional savings on a new bath, tub-to-shower conversion, walk-in bath, and kitchen upgrades. And we're going to put a great product in your home.
Getting the new windows put in the house, our heating bill isn't as much. It's a lot warmer.
These windows are sealed very tight, and they keep all the bad weather out.
You can count on Mad City Windows to do the job on time and on budget. And now you can take advantage of our 60-60-60 sale. 60% off installation, 60 months zero interest senior military and previous customer discounts, $60 Walmart gift card with purchase. And if you call during this program, get a free $100 Amazon gift card with your estimate. Call 715-690-3085. Let me give you that number again, 715-690-3085.
You're currently our chief meteorologist, but I think you should start like a mojito company because that was a big hit yesterday.
That was a big hit yesterday. I showed a picture of a mojito yesterday I made while I was on vacation in Arizona, and literally probably hundreds of emails from people asking.
No, not hundreds.
I should count them.
Okay.
I sent out many recipes yesterday from viewers asking about that mojito recipe, so hopefully you'll enjoy it. It's delicious.
So while I was on vacation the past 4 days, we'll get to the details in a bit. You were on vacation as well. I kind of had this realization, maybe we should quit our 9-to-5s.
Oh, but I don't work 9 to 5. I work like noon to 10:30.
It's a phrase. So I'm saying like let's
our
get
day
out,
jobs. Quit our day jobs.
Quit our day jobs and let's just do like a get rich quick scheme.
Well, what do you want to do? Mojitos?
I was thinking maybe Jeff's mojitos.
What are you good at?
We'll have more on that later. But
That's a loaded question,
here's
folks.
what we're gonna do, Jeff. We're gonna preview this for later. I think we should come back later in the week, have some get rich quick schemes, right?
Okay.
And we kind of gauge.
Scheme sounds like mischievous.
Get rich quick ideas.
We don't want to have a bad scheme and get the feds on us.
Well, I mean, you got to do what you got to do sometimes. No, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that.
Now they're on to us.
But
they're
Jeff, let's focus on.
How was your vacation?
My vacation. I was at the state capitol. It was really fun. I've only visited when I was a small child on, one of those trips. There's my new hat. It's got a little capitol on top. You see that?
Yeah, I love that. That's great. That picture was perfect. The little cone on top of your head.
Yeah, thank you. Well, it was really fun to be in the Capitol. I have a lot of pictures of the Capitol. I never actually got to go inside the building because of COVID stuff.
Maybe that's your thing, photography. You could do something with pictures.
As you can see, Jeff, I'm not the photographer in most of those pictures, so it wasn't my task. So let's scratch off the photography industry for
think something else.
Get rich quick.
I believe in you.
I have more pictures. This was a really fun trip. I'd recommend people head down to Madison. State Street is really fun just to walk. There's all these different stores, all these authentic food places. This is the Terrace near UW-Madison. I visited my friends once in college. I didn't attend UW-Madison. Right. But have you been to Madison, Jeff?
I have been to Madison. My dad went to school in Madison. But it's been a while since I've been kind of toured the downtown area. Been there more for business a couple of years ago.
Okay, yeah, it's growing really fast. And there's been new robots that I saw. You probably didn't see this when you were here. So these robots are allegedly transporting food to people, but they did a lot of just waiting
So
there.
it's like Uber robots?
I think that's the idea.
You call them and they deliver you food?
This was really I just wouldn't have expected this. This really
Madison's a
blew me
progressive
away.
city, right? They do lots of quirky things like this.
This is our get-rich-quick scheme, is we bring the robots to Rhinelander.
But they weren't moving, doing anything.
I know.
If it's not moving, it's not making money.
Well, we have to improve the model, obviously.
It's like a plane. If it's not moving, it's not making revenue.
What if your face was on the robot?
My face?
Well, how about this? No, how about this? You are on the robot and you deliver forecasts, right? So you go over
hello, folks.
Downtown. Exactly.
Today's forecast is.
I think we're onto something there.
All right, we're getting creative now.
Jeff, I want to show you this new food I tried. It's an acai bowl. I've never had one before this weekend. The idea is acai is this berry from, I believe, South America. It's pretty much flavorless, but it acts as a good base for other items. There's coconut, granola, banana, strawberry, and Nutella.
So
on
can I
that.
just say that the first thing I saw there in that picture was a snake. Do you see it? There's like a snake at the head.
Yeah,
at the top.
I guess, I suppose.
That was the first thing I saw until you described what you were actually looking at.
So you probably weren't listening to anything
No,
I said.
no, you said blueberries and all.
okay.
I heard you.
Okay.
I can't pronounce that word though. What's it called?
Acai. I just learned how to pronounce it this
That's like
weekend.
methamphetamines. Try that
Yeah,
one
I
again.
did struggle with that earlier, and usually I crack a smile when I make a mistake.
I started laughing
but it was,
over there.
Yeah, you
but
did
it's a
start
serious
laughing.
story,
but
though.
it is serious,
And
so
when
I
it's a
tried to
serious story,
contain
you
myself.
try not to, but it's hard.
It was tough.
Yeah.
So you've never had an acai bowl. We should make the mojitos, and we should make an acai bowl. Maybe we get a nutrition expert to come
What do you
in.
say, Friday? Want to do it Friday?
Yeah, let's do it Friday.
Okay, tune in Friday. Mojito and what do you call them again?
Acai bowl. You got to try
bowl.
it. Acai bowl, yeah.
Okay.
I also went to Devil's Lake, Jeff.
We're all over.
The most popular state park in the state. I had never been there before. We walked around the entire lake. It was really enjoyable. Really windy in Madison. What was it like in Rhinelander?
The other pictures you had, it was rainy, and this looks like it was a nice day.
So this was yesterday. This was the nicest day, probably the nicest day up here.
So of course
as well.
I was warmer, right? I was out in Arizona. We had a couple of days that were kind of goofy. It was cloudy and kind of 60s and 70s, but everything else was this 80, and sunny kind of thing, which is typical Arizona weather this time of year.
Okay, well we have some exciting news from Rhinelander, especially with the airport. That's where we're going to go next. We're going to talk about new flights. That's just in a few minutes.
Yes.
If you're a contractor or do-it-yourselfer, make Argonne Lumber your first stop. High-quality materials, personalized service, expert staff, and delivery are just some of the things Argonne Lumber is known for. Stop in and smell the lumber at Argonne Lumber, 2 locations in Argonne and Rhinelander.
I should start knocking.
We need to pray no one here has a massive bleed. New Amsterdam is officially out of blood.
You did! Wait, no! Stop!
The Law & Order crossover event, Thursday on NBC.
Add comfort and style to your home with help from Menards. Find your style with Patriot Lighting ceiling fans. Menards has a huge in-store selection for you to choose from, like this LED Ogan ceiling fan. It comes with a remote, and you can easily change the color temperature with the flip of a switch. Get 11% off all Patriot Lighting ceiling fans. Save big money and get 11% off everything at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Northland Basement Systems is the all things basementy company. Basement waterproofing, basement finishing, basement structural repair, humidity and mold control, and nasty crawl spaces too. When it comes to basement solutions, nobody does it better than we do. Since 1991, homeowners just like you in the Northland have trusted Northland Basement Systems for all things basementy in their homes. Call Northland Basement Systems today to schedule a free home evaluation.
Rachel Eiler and meteorologist Andrew Keycafer bring you the local news and weather from the North Woods alongside the WJFW Weekend News Team. Watch Rachel and Andrew weekends at 10 p.m. on News Watch 12.
Welcome back to Up North at 4. I'm here at the Rhinelander Oneida County Airport with Airport Director Matthew Leitner. Matthew, how's it going?
Going very well, thank you.
Well, there's some really exciting news, and I'll let you share it here.
Yeah, so today the announcement was that United Airlines is going to be beginning service from Chicago O'Hare International Airport effective July 1st until September 30th. It's going to be a mid-morning flight, and we anticipate tickets will be for sale beginning this week and the 3rd of April.
When I think about the Northwoods, there's a lot of people who obviously live up here year-round. There's also a lot of people who live in Chicago who travel up here. So was that kind of the impetus for making that decision?
Very much so. It's a $500 million a year industry as far as tourists from northern Illinois, the Chicago area, and that's a conservative estimate. We receive about 170,000 visitors per year from the Chicago area. So we definitely need that connection. Furthermore, it's not just for those coming from Chicago. If you're connecting through Chicago, I think we have the world covered with Delta going to Minneapolis and United now to Chicago.
Yeah, I didn't think about that before. So let's kind of talk about that more. I mean, now we have, we didn't talk about United yet. It's not just Delta now, it's going to be United and Delta. So
Correct.
Talk more about all the connections that people could make now.
Well, both airports are great conduits. Chicago, you can go internationally, you can go domestic, you can go north, south, east, and west. Likewise from Minneapolis. Minneapolis, you can go to Asia quite readily, along with the United States, Canada, Alaska. So both of those hubs, if you look at the spokes, they really wrap around the world.
And finally here, just talk about, you've probably been working on this for a long time.
Yeah.
How does it feel to finally release this awesome news?
Over the moon. And I've got to thank everybody that was an integral part of it, including our commission, Patrick Marquardt, our chairman, Brad Kowieski, Jeff Weller. They were a huge part of it. My assistant, Sherry Williamson. And then all the consultants that helped us, because we had to obtain a lot of data, and then we had to put a presentation together, and then we just had to keep going and going and going and going and going until we got yes for an answer. So it's euphoria, really. It's a wonderful feeling, and I think it's huge for our community, without a doubt. It'll definitely enhance our quality of life. And as I often say, please use it as best you can for all of us locals and people throughout the region. I hear it all the time. We want more service, we want more flights, more destinations. We're on that trajectory, but people have to keep supporting it, and we'll take advantage of that kinetic energy and keep going on.
Thanks so much for your work, Matthew.
My pleasure. Thank you.
We'll be right back.
$9.95 at my age?
$9.95. No way.
$9.95? That's impossible.
Hi, I'm Jonathan, a manager here at Colonial Penn Life Insurance Company, to tell you it is possible. If you're age 50 to 85, you can get life insurance with options starting at just $9.95 a month.
Okay, Jonathan, I'm listening. Tell me more.
Just $9.95 a month for Colonial Penn's #1 most popular whole life insurance plan. There are no health questions to answer, and there are no medical exams to take. Your acceptance is guaranteed. You can't be turned down because of your health, even if you have health problems or take medication.
Guaranteed acceptance? I like guarantees. Keep going.
And with this plan, your rate is locked in for your lifetime, so it will never go up. Perfect if you're on a fixed budget.
Sounds good to me, but at my age, I need the security of knowing it won't get canceled as I get older.
This is lifetime coverage as long as you pay your premiums. It can never be canceled. So you get lifetime security. And for extra peace of mind, you also have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So don't wait. Call now for free information. You'll also get this free beneficiary planner. Use this valuable guide to record your important information and give helpful direction about your final wishes to your loved ones. And it's yours free. It's our way of saying thank you, just for calling. So call now.
Don't wait. Operators are standing by. Call now for free information and your free gift. Call 1-800-974-1649. 1-800-974-1649. Take the first step and lock in your lifetime rate for just $9.95 a month. Call 1-800-974-1649. 1-800-974-1649. Call now.
It is fair to say that we would not have these United flights to Chicago if it weren't for you, Jeff. Matthew Leitner said that.
That's the whole commission. So that's Brad Kowieski, that's Patrick Marquardt, myself. We're on the commission. And this is just the best news ever, isn't it? Mm-hmm. And, we've been pushing for this for a while. We saw the the Northwoods is becoming more and more so every day a tourist destination, and the market's exploding. Like, it's tough to find a house to live up here right now, right? So we wanted to tap into that energy, and we knew there's a market. We knew there were people from Chicago who wanted to come here. We knew they were having trouble getting here. They all drive, right? So we're like, we need to add this flight, right? And we've been pushing for a while. This has been in the works for months. We've been kind of holding it in a bit, but this is one of those things where we used to have service, to Chicago. Rhinelander did, and it's been 11 years, I think, and now it's back. It starts on July 1st, and really, this partnership is going really, really well. So now you can do a nonstop flight from Rhinelander to Chicago, and that's a hub, of course, for American and United to get all over the place, right? So what great news is this? So just as the Northwoods is exploding in popularity, we're going to add this flight to Chicago. So now you can fly to Chicago directly, fly to Minneapolis directly, and you can get to wherever you want to go.
I think this makes so many more people accessible for those summer homes in the Northwoods. If there might be just 2 flights away, it might not be in Chicago.
And that's what we did our research on. We're like, who is actually driving up this far, right? And they're people from Chicago, and they're driving up this far. And we did the research, or Matthew and his team did, and we found out there is a huge market for that, right? So I think when these flights open up, and you can start booking them, I think, in 2 days from now, it's going to be a huge demand for this flight out of Chicago and back and forth from Rhinelander. For people who don't want to drive, just rent a car up here, go to your lake house, summer home, and you're done. You're here in 40 minutes versus driving for 5-6 hours.
So tell me about the pitch to United. You were involved in trying to convince them, right? So what was that like?
It did not take a lot of convincing. They know the market. They know that there was demand coming from the area to not only get to Chicago, but from Chicago to the Northwoods, right? So it didn't take a lot of convincing at all. They were on board with us from day one, and then it was all very seamless. Once the idea was out there, it came together. Matthew pushed his team on it, and we just kind of dotted the I's and crossed the T's, and here we go.
All right, well, fantastic work, Jeff. Thank you so much for bringing this to Rhinelander. Thank you for your work. We're going to go to break right now. Then we're going to learn about how to get rid of ticks and watch out for them while you're outside.
Lake of the Torches Resort Casino. You can count on us for all the hottest slots inside. Sun-dappled water outside. Enjoyment comes naturally here with abundant home-style foods, the most exciting promotions, and the new Lake Club that rewards you for playing. At Lake of the Torches Resort Casino, expect the best of everything every time you visit. Winning's more fun at the lake.
Bon Voyage 2020, hello 2021, and the coolest promotion we've ever offered. You deserve a vacation, when you're ready, of course, and Tundraland wants to help pay for it. Get a new bath or deck from Tundraland, and we'll give you a vacation voucher for 2. Travel when you want, and it's good for 2 years. Use it for a cruise, a vacation condo, or a resort stay. We have a very limited amount, so call 1-800-TUNDRALAND and reserve your spot today.
Elm Repair in Edgar is a family-owned and operated full-service diesel repair shop. From pickups to semi-trucks to heavy equipment and RV service. If it runs on diesel, we can repair it. Want more power and better mileage? Our experienced professionals will get your truck running and at peak performance. With a state-of-the-art dyno and fully stocked parts department, we can even come out to you with our 24-hour mobile repair service. ELM is always looking for passionate and talented people to join our team. The Diesel Doctor have it done right the first time at ELM Repair.
Carpet City.
Come to Carpet City Flooring Center's biggest sale ever and receive free carpet installation along with an additional $300, $600, or even $1,000 of savings on all flooring products and sale prices. That's right, free carpet installation and an additional savings of up to $1,000 on top of the sale prices. See why contractors and designers only choose Carpet City Flooring Center for their flooring needs.
Our prices will floor you.
Yeah, well, look what I did this weekend, huh?
Your weekends brought to you by American Marine and Motorsports in Shawano. We have more Alumacraft boats in stock than anywhere else in Wisconsin. Check them out in the largest showroom in the USA. Buy or trade into a new boat and get out on the water today, and we'll give you the best deal. Guaranteed by at least $500. Get the most out of your weekends with Alumacraft and American Marine and Motorsports Shawano.
to Up North at 4. Tick season is approaching. Perhaps it's already even here. And to answer all of my tick-related questions is Linda Williams in the Wisconsin DNR. She's based in Woodruff. Linda, how are you doing?
Good, thanks, Dan.
Are the ticks out yet?
Oh, yes, definitely. Even in the Northwoods. As soon as the snow starts to melt, the ticks start to come out. So as soon as people start to see bare ground, ticks are definitely out.
What are some kind of basic instructions for people to avoid ticks while they're out in the field?
So if you're going to be out in the field, especially in areas where there's some tall grass or brush, make sure that you wear light-colored clothing and tuck your pants into your socks so that you can see the ticks as they crawl up your pants and you can pick them off. Additionally, as soon as you get back from wherever you are out in the field, make sure you do a thorough tick check to remove any ticks that might be on your body. You can also use repellents. There are a variety of repellents that you can use either on yourself or even just on your clothing to help keep the ticks off you.
And let's say you forget to do that check. You notice you have a tick bite.
Mm-hmm.
What should you do?
So when you want to remove a tick, you want to grasp it as close to the skin as you can and pull it straight up away from your skin. Don't put Vaseline on it. Don't try and burn it. Nothing like that. Just grab it with tweezers and pull it off. And then monitor that area. If you do happen to get a rash in that area, you should definitely go and talk to your doctor. Ticks can carry Lyme disease, and the rash is one of the symptoms of Lyme disease.
And can you distinguish for me wood ticks and deer ticks and what ailments come from each one?
So we have two common ticks that people will find on themselves in the Northwoods, the wood tick and the deer tick. The wood tick is the larger one, and it's in general kind of a brown color. It's got kind of a tan, lighter tan color up by its head. The deer tick has kind of a reddish body with a dark area up by its head and is smaller. A lot of times people won't even see the nymph or larval stage of the deer tick because they are very tiny. They can be as small as a poppy seed. And both of our ticks can carry some diseases. The deer tick is the worst. It can carry 4 different diseases in particular: Lyme disease, anaplasmosis, babesiosis, and Powassan virus.
And I'm kind of indulging my curiosity here, but why are ticks so prevalent up here? They must be adapted quite well. How do they survive? How do they get food and things like that?
The ticks that we have feed on small animals or deer, and we have a lot of small animals and deer in the Northwoods. And so the ticks have a good food source up here. Ticks overwinter on the ground, so even when we have a bitterly cold winter, they're really quite protected. And then, like I said, as soon as that snow starts to melt in the spring, those wood ticks and deer ticks can become active.
Linda Williams with the Wisconsin DNR based up in Woodruff. Thanks so much for joining me today to talk about ticks.
Thanks, Dan. Have a good day.